to watch. Everything seems to be going their way. But listen, they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, and they're doing everything right on both ends of the floor.
Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Plenty of space, and the jumper falls for him.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Doncic, and he can't bank that one in. Here's Hield, and Lively pulls it down.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling. Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Here's Halliburton, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
So he gets them both. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just remarkable young point guard.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Here's Halliburton. The kick out to Brown. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Doncic with the block.
Oh, Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next? How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Turner with the steal. Here's Toppin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trailed by 7. And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
In the corner, it's Hield. Pass to Brown. Turner with the screen. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
It's stolen by Brown. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point, the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and are on a string.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
The shot's good from Irving.
Tremendous focus from Kyrie. A little bit of contact not going to alter his shot.
Hits it from three-point range. Hields got 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's Indiana with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And don't go away. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activity?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations, and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. Here's Nembhard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And McConnell gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and rated both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's blocked.
Beautiful defense from Powell. Uses that impressive length to come away with that rejection.
Mathurin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's on Dante Exum. And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean, he's confident, and boy, he is aggressive.
Here's Curry, buried from 15 feet out. Curry's got his first basket.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Powell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get sort of the throwback. Boy, the dribble drive, take the bump, stay the course. We see you, Buddy Hield.
inside Hardaway. The Pacers pull it in. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
He gets that one.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Turner with the screen. Here's Halliburton. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open.
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And the shot is long. Pacers leading by 14. Brown wide open. He fired. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Jones. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
The two things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
The Pacers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Green. Nifty move. Here's Whiteley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
And so it's Indiana feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Halliburton. 17-point lead, their biggest. There's a screen. Here's Hield. And again, it's Indiana.
Wow, Buddy Hield, usually the guy they're trying to create open shots for. This time he returns the favor.
Doris amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She grew up training with Hield in the Bahamas.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all those plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. Inside, it's stolen by Green. And here is Irving. On the wing, Green. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Irving's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So the Pacers call timeout. They're first of the game.
How about your Postmates dance team, everyone? Show them some love. Great show. Let's take them, everyone.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Halliburton, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Toppin, good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Doris, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after games.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Green. It's stolen by Hield. Shoots over Doncic. Kept alive by Indiana. Now here's Hield. It's stolen by Green. Irving looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Williams. Fires the three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Pacers making a change here.
Make some noise.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's McConnell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Irving with it. Picked up by Brown. Back to Irving. Outside, Williams. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Williams.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Here's Mathurin. Off with the layup.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Back to Irving. On the wing, Williams. On the wing, Doncic. And they double up Doncic. 4 on the clock. Shoots. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 15. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
The kick out to Brown. Here's McConnell. On the high post, he drills it. And the Pacers lead by 17.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
The kick out to Williams. Lively's shot is off. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Hands it from downtown.
Mathurin is comfortable all over the floor. This guy can do so many things offensively.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Number 7, Dwight Howard.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Outside Mathurin. And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Mavericks trailed by 21. Now Irving. It's hauled in by Brown.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Hield can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
This made stand team, everyone. Show them some love.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Powell, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
A nice shot by Irving.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Indiana moving it around. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Drills the 3-pointer.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Irving. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Jackson with the screen. Takes it off the glass.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Here's Irving. And another basket for Dallas.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Irving attacking. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter. Hield can't hit. Mavericks trailed by 20. Launches a 3. And again, it's Kyrie Irving with the triple. Irving's got 19 points.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Count the basket. Irving's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Halliburton outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA draft combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Halliburton.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
A deep 3 from Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The 3. Pacers with the rebound. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hield with the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Green, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. 17-point game. Turner with the screen. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control operation.
That was just all around good basketball. Halliburton didn't really have a good second half. You know what I'm saying? No, I just didn't really use them. Yeah, I be wanting to use them a lot, but damn, you be like, these niggas pretty good. You got Miles Turner, he helped spread the flow, double-double. Buddy Hield, sniper, 4 for 4 from 3. Jesus. Matherin, he had a little nice off the bench topping. You know what I'm saying? These boys, they bench not really that good. They got too many big men, man. Man, what you gonna, what you need these niggas for, bro? Like, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this nigga, you know, he a power forward, but still, you got, cause he played a 4-5, 1, 2, 3, 4 players off the bench that play. That's the center position. And then you got 1, 2 that 1 and 2 that literally can play center. Like, so that's like 6 players. Like, need to get rid of some of these niggas, right?